Hello, I'm Alastair Stewart, patron of Brooke, and this is Brooke News. And what a year 2020 was. Nobody could have anticipated the impact of this global pandemic on all of us. But thankfully, because Brooke specialises in training local people within their communities, much of the time we know that local animal health workers can work independently without our staff having to travel. But we still have to provide support that they need. And thanks to our generous supporters, Brooke's been able to adapt and react quickly to help people around the world cope with this crisis, as well, of course, the hardworking donkeys, mules, and horses that we support, so vital to so many of those people. So let's take a look at some of what we have been able to do. In India, women's equine groups have been going above and beyond, combining their initiatives with Brooke-taught sewing skills, hand-stitching over 20,000 face masks to help combat the spread of COVID-19. In Ethiopia and Pakistan, our teams have been distributing hand sanitizer and providing guidance to communities on good hygiene and social distancing. Access to food and water has also been restricted due to local lockdowns. Our teams have worked alongside other organisations and government officials in places such as Nicaragua and Burkina Faso to help both people and their animals grow the food that they need. Now, did you ever expect the Brook to be held back by local lockdowns and working from home? Of course not. In India, they've been able to make use of telephone consultations and video calls to help diagnose and aid those in trouble. An incredible 6,000 texts were sent out every day to equine service providers and owners on preventive care for their horses, donkeys, and mules. And on top of that, Brooke managed to reach 2,500 stranded animals in the brick kilns using technology. And that was in the state of Uttar Pradesh alone. Speaking of technology, in October this year, Brooke released its first ever virtual reality experience. The 360-degree video takes you into a brick kiln in Pakistan. We also work with This Esme, an equestrian YouTuber and Brooke ambassador, demonstrating quite clearly the differences between the lives of horses and donkeys here in the UK with those living and working in countries abroad like Pakistan. Now to the ongoing campaign against the donkey skin trade. In Kenya, the epicenter of the trade, the government issued a long-awaited donkey slaughter ban on February the 25th, after a combined effort of government lobbying, peaceful protest, and petitions from donkey owners, and of course supported by Brooke East Africa and all of their partners. However, it wasn't long before slaughterhouse owners revolted. Some have continued to operate at night to avoid the backlash from local communities. Well, that battle continues in court, and crucial judgments are expected within the next few weeks. Outside of Kenya, cross-border smuggling is rife in countries such as Ethiopia and Sudan. So we need your support more than ever. Please sign the petition to help achieve a worldwide ban on this developing and devastating trade. Following my trip to Senegal in 2019, I'm absolutely delighted to say that Brooke West Africa have secured their first ever government-accredited course in farriery. Now, horse lovers everywhere know the huge amount of problems that can be prevented through proper hoof care. This vital service is also one that gives people a vocational skill. It's an exciting 6-month venture for the first group of students who started the course late this year. And finally, despite this having been a hectic and for many a tragic year, it has shone a vital spotlight on the needs of working horses and donkeys, the creatures that we love all around the world. So in future, the Brooke will continue to raise the profile of working horses and donkeys and help get the right systems in place to improve and maintain the health of all animals. So please keep supporting the Brooke and help us spread a little kindness and compassion around the world. This has been Brooke News, and from me, bye-bye.